Namaskar, ladies and gentlemen. A few days ago, I stood at Tribhuvan International Airport to say goodbye to one of my closest friends. It was not an ordinary farewell. It was a moment filled with mixed emotions. On one hand, I felt heartbroken because I was watching a friend leave the country, ladies and gentlemen. We had spent years studying together, sharing dreams, and believing that one day we would become successful engineers. Saying goodbye reminded me that life never keeps everyone on the same road forever, ladies and gentlemen. On the other hand, I felt proud. My friend was flying to Australia to pursue a master's degree in mining engineering at a world class university in Calgary. He had earned an opportunity that many students only dream about. I sincerely prayed that he would achieve everything he desired, ladies and gentlemen. Then another thought entered in my mind. I choose to stay in Nepal. I am pursuing a master's degree in construction management engineering. During the next 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, I may spend 5 to 10 lakh rupees on my education. Meanwhile, my friend invested nearly 60 lakh rupees to begin his journey abroad. If everything goes well, after 2 years, he may not only complete his degree but may also have a bank balance of around 1 crore Nepali rupees, ladies and gentlemen. At first glance, the comparison seems unfair. One friend may have more money, another may have pure financial resources, pure financial background. One may live in Australia while another remains in Nepal. But then I asked myself a powerful question. Is success measured only by the balance in a bank account? The answer is really, honestly, the answer is no. But money is something. Somebody says that money is everything. Ladies and gentlemen, money is important, but it is not the complete definition of success. Success is also about purpose, integrity, fulfillment, and contribution. Every individual has a unique journey, and every journey follows a different timeline. The idea reminds me of an important lesson from game theory. In strategic decision making, not every player wins by making the same move. Each player evaluates different resources, different risks, and different objectives. The smartest strategy is not copying another player. The smartest strategy is choosing the move that maximizes your own long-term outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, life follows the same principle. If I constantly compare myself with my friend, I will only create frustration. But if I compare myself with the person who I was yesterday, I create progress. I create progress, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps after 2 years, my friend will have more money than I do. But perhaps I will have built knowledge, character, professional competence, and opportunities that will shape the next 20 years of my life, ladies and gentlemen. The future is never determined by a single decision, it is determined by thousands of disciplined, consistent, and courageous actions taken every single day. Never envy someone else's journey. Never envy someone else's journey, ladies and gentlemen. Instead, admire their success. Instead, admire their success. Learn from their experience and continue walking confidently on your own path. Remember this, comparison steals your peace. Purpose creates power and patience builds greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Today may Today my friend is in Australia and I am in Nepal. Tomorrow our destinations may be different, totally different, ladies and gentlemen. But neither of us is running the other's race. But neither of us is running the other's race. We are writing different stories. And I firmly believe that if we remain honest, hardworking, and committed, both stories can become extraordinary. My friend's story and my story, both stories can become extraordinary, ladies and gentlemen. So don't so ladies and gentlemen, don't running the other's race. No need to running the other's race. So, my dear brothers and sisters, never measure your life using someone else's ruler. Okay? Are you understand, ladies and gentlemen? I honestly suggest you never measure your life using someone else's ruler. Measure it by your growth, your discipline, your values, your courage to continue when the road becomes difficult. Again, so my dear brothers and sisters, never measure your life using someone else's ruler. Measure it by your growth, your discipline, your values, and your courage to continue when the road becomes difficult. Because at the end of life, people will not remember where your journey started. They will remember how courageously you walked your own path. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave your meaningful comment. Thank you so much.